Hello. So, just a few minutes ago, I was thinking to myself, man, I really got to do my art homework. And then I thought to myself, oh man, it's Saturday. This is the schedule I set up for myself for the whole streaming thing. And then the third thing I thought to myself was, hey, wouldn't it be kind of cool if I sort of just knocked out two birds with one stone? So I have my webcam really precariously set up on a little chair and a lamp, and it's pointed down at the little drawing I've got going on. Welcome back, Marcy. Of course, this video does involve me showing my hands, so I'm immediately deleting it once it's done, but this will be a nice way to tide people over before the next time I can stream. I do draw, yes. The thumbnail of this video is not my art. It is the reference I'm following. Showed up on Google when I searched up 3-point perspective cityscape. To start out this video, I'll go ahead and explain what 3-point perspective is. You can see I've taped down the piece of paper here. And you can also see there are 3 little strips of paper surrounding it, disconnected. Each of these, they don't really show up on video, but each of these has an actual dot on it, a point. And if you take any given line in the drawing and extend it as far as it can go, then it would eventually meet one of the 3 dots. That's the deal. And I am getting my assignment done where I had to choose some form of perspective to draw. I could have done foreshortening if I felt so inclined. I could have done like a picture of me giving a thumbs up to the camera where my hand is super close and the rest of me is far away. But I didn't do that because I didn't want to. I've already started, as you can tell. I'm in the process of making this one. So the rest of this stream is just going to be me continuing with that. But again, this will be deleted forever once it's done. So I hope you enjoyed finding out what my hands look like while it lasts. So the first thing I'm going to do is just going to make a few of the lines I've already drawn darker because I want them to show up well enough. Very lovely hands, thanks. Here's a little fun fact for you. I have a scar on my pointer finger right here. I sawed myself right in the hand on accident. I was sawing some wood. I have another one on my middle finger. That one was from a butcher knife, also an accident. Yeah. And those were both years ago. I'm better now with sharp objects. Haven't cut myself in years. An assignment due on the last 4 days of school. No. This is overdue. I currently have a 29.4 in my drawing class. However, in my defense, I do have a final grade of an A in every other class, so this is the only catching up I have to do in any of my classes. I have a 23%, so you're better than me. Oh, look at that. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever had to deal with College Board and the AP exams, but if you haven't, probably don't. Because that shit sucks ass. I don't like College Board that much. Although, if there's anything my teachers have emphasized more than anything, it's that you're not allowed to discuss the content on the AP exams, so I will not elaborate. But yeah, the thing with AP exams is that they interrupt your school day. So, the week that I took all 4 of my AP exams, I did not attend art class that week whatsoever. So I lost 3 valuable days of work, which sucks for me. Also, I missed a few messages. In my defense, I was gone for a whole quarter because the cancer grass in my lungs. Alright, so, yeah, bad equal. Just about equally dramatic things we had going on, I would say. 4 AP exams, lung cancer. Haven't gone to theater since I got back. I've been skipping it and going to art instead. I can't blame you at all. I've never done theater because I don't have an interest in it, so if I somehow found myself in theater, I'm sure I'd skip it for art too. You can't really tell, I don't think, with this right here, but the reason I stopped drawing these lines before the actual paper ended is because of the tape. The tape is acting as my border. I did that on excuse me, I'm a little sick. On purpose. I did that on purpose. Very stressful class, I don't recommend. No, don't worry. It's, can't say it's fine. Once I licked a door handle so I'd get sick to skip a test, and it worked. Was this the day of the test? Did you get sick that quickly after licking the door handle, or was this like, were you planning in advance? Three days before, I think. Oh, wow. So, it's a very clever gambit then. Alright, this part's gonna take forever. Especially because my range is a teensy bit limited here because of how precarious the webcam setup is. Here, look. I have fixed it to a lamp. Oh, hang on. Fuck, now I gotta fix the angle. Okay, there we go. Reaching back over. Okay, we're good. Show me your cat. Tell you what, if one of my cats comes to the door, by chance, I will. But not if that doesn't happen. Should you hear about my experiment? I should. Tell me about it. Put a cheese stick in the elevator control panel to see what would happen. And it started elevator control panel. Okay, I'm not even entirely sure, like, how you access that. Did you have to, like, screw a plate off in the elevator or something? I don't have intimate elevator knowledge. Started turning orange, shrank, and grew black dots. So were the black dots just because it was, like, burning? Or what? Maybe you found, like, a super, like, fast and efficient way to grow mold. Maybe that happened. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know what the door is. Held on by magnets for anyone to open, so. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Why not open it if you're able? And what else would you do but stick a cheese stick in there? Is that curly hair I see? No idea what you're talking about. Alright, can't find any hair ties anywhere. I've been left with a Gen Z pronoun haver hair. Wait, does that denote the straightness or curliness of it, or is that just because it's dyed? Bonk the camera a little bit there. Fell out. That's... Oh, right. That one actually probably has more to do with the cancer thing. I was relating that to the hair dye in my head for like a split second. It's like an inch long now. No, that's not even so bad. At least you're not bald. At least you're not smooth. It was tangled anyways. Oh, whoops, I was readjusting my leg and I kicked my desk there. See, this is why I can't make relaxing content. No matter how hard I try. Sounded like you slammed the table. No. I did not think I was moving my leg with such force that it would make that sound, but here we are. now that the cat's out of the bag with what my hair looks like, I'll give you a fun little anecdote. I was in my econ class one day, and a guy comes in to talk about job interview etiquette with the class. Relevant to the story is that he's bald. Completely, totally bald. Like, balder than you are, even. Nothing going on up there. And he's talking to us about how we're supposed to dress at one point. And he's looking around at the whole class. And he's just like, you're going to want to dress respectfully. You might want to have your hair. And then he looks straight at me, and he's like, tied back a little. And it's like, what the fuck do you know? You're bald. I think he thinks he can talk to me about hair. He doesn't even fucking have any. And why the hell should I have to tie my hair back for a job interview? That doesn't make no goddamn sense. It's my hair. It's not like I can help it. Anywho's. I always... Damn. I always spelled canceled with a double L in my head. I don't know, that second one looks the most correct out of all of them to me, though. Canceled on Russian Ice. That's one of the worst ways to get canceled. That's what happened to Putin's political opponents. That's the Russian way of canceling. I wonder how many more buildings I add. I suppose there'll be one here after this one. I'm mainly wondering how many will be in this, as of now, relatively untouched corner. Should know I'm also drawing. Oh, that's nice. We're twinning. Oh, look who it is. Hello. Good to see you again. And you've caught me on a very unique day. I'm gonna switch my PAP real quick. Oh, okie doke. Been busy graduating all this time. Oh wow. Well, congratulations. To rejoin the stream so it switches. Yep, there it is. From here, from this distance, it looks like somebody in a purple suit and fedora, and they're like tipping the fedora because I'm relatively far away from my desktop, but if it's not that, I would assume it's like also a dragon. Don't anyways me. I specifically said it's probably also a dragon. Hopefully I'm right on that. Otherwise I do look pretty stupid. Still can't tell though. Nice drawing, by the way. Thank you. This is an overdue assignment, if you're wondering. I am... Well, I just recently got finished probably boring Marcy with this one, but, one sec, I'm gonna try to readjust the chair. In any case, I fell extremely behind in my drawing class, specifically. Because I had 4 AP exams to deal with. So, not only was I very caught up in studying for those after school, I also missed 3 days of art because I was pulled out of class those days to take the exams. So, I don't have my cityscape done, I don't have my self-portrait done, though I won't be streaming the self-portrait because it's a self-portrait and therefore you'd get a rough idea of what my face looks like, and we can't have that. Every half centimeter again. Tell us a story, streamer. Give me a prompt. What kind of story should I tell? Do I have a boyfriend yet? Nope. I do not have a partner in either direction, as a matter of fact. Why'd you even jump to boyfriend? This is not a confirmed thing. Dragons? Do y'all prefer the types of stories where there are a bunch of dragons and everybody's fighting the dragons? Or do you prefer the stories where there used to be dragons, but the dragons are dead? Because those are like the two types of fantasy stories. Many dragons because they're cool. Dragons coexisting with humans. Okay, I'm gonna do neither of those. You know what would be neat? A mythology in which there were once dragons, but after they died, their bones are what became the mountains, the boulders, the rocks. Like their teeth are the stones we find. Their vertebrae are the mountains, that's why we have mountain ranges. That's boring. Okay, well, I thought it was pretty interesting. But whatever, I guess. I mean, I feel like you could build up a lot of things with that. What if one day the dragons that had sort of become just an environmental like feature of the world, like what if someday an entire mountain range disappeared overnight, you know? The implication being that the dragons escaped to somewhere. Listen, man, I think it's got potential. I think there's something with this one, and I don't think you guys are engaging with it because it just happens to involve dead dragons. But not all dragons can be alive. I don't know if I've read a single story that involved dragons in some capacity without at least one dragon dying. Kind of reminds me of that one show, Hilda. Never heard of it, but if it's anything like what I just said, I'm sure it's great. Because all of my ideas are great. Every last one of them. Oh wait, sorry, Bubble Tea, you said that would be cool. It was only Mercy that said it was boring. I thought you just didn't make a comment on it at all. Or were you responding to Marcy saying, what if we see from the perspective of the dragons? It doesn't really matter. In any case, seeing from the perspective of the dragons would probably be pretty boring if they were your typical wild animal, because in that case, you would kind of just see them flying around. However, if they had like human levels of intelligence, in that case, it would probably be just about the same as a story that had humans, except they're dragons instead. Suppose you could do something with that. You could do a dragon being shipped off to dragon boarding school, where it's taught how best to be a dragon, and it doesn't go against the system at all or question it. It just stays in school for 4 years and then graduates. And no changes are made to the status quo, like at any point. Which is not to say the status quo is good. That's just a furry school. How the fuck am I supposed to know that that's a thing? No, you made that up just now. All right? I don't believe you that that's an existing concept. Type it up? No. Like, did you think I was gonna do that? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna forget that we ever had this conversation is what I'm gonna do. Okay, fine. So I'll stray from that. Okay, Bubble Tea said dragons coexisting with humans is more interesting. So do you want them to be coexisting with humans like from the start, or do you want there to be any conflict leading to it? Like, are you a big How to Train Your Dragon fan? In which case, I'll agree with you. I'm also a big How to Train Your Dragon fan. Love that franchise. Kind of like that, yeah. Don't get me started, I'll rant. Why not? Tell you what, if you've also seen it, Bubble Tea, both of you name your favorite dragons, your favorite dragon species from that series, and why. That is my prompt to you. Go. Fury because I like the color white, and Deadly Natter because it acts like a bird and I love birdies. I think I remember being one. I remember there being one. I do not remember being one because I am not nor ever was a dragon. I think I remember there being one that sort of acted like it would burrow in the ground. It was sort of like a snake, but it was also like really creepy looking. And I thought that one was pretty cool. It wasn't ever like the focal point of anything. It was shown during one of those like compilations of dragon types that they had at some point. Just noticed I've had the broken rubber band here the entire time, so that's certainly something. Whichever one had two heads and lit fires. Oh yeah, Rough Nut and Tough Nuts dragon eventually, right? That is a good one. I agree. Been a while since I watched that movie. A Zippleback. I had forgotten too. Wait, have you watched the sequels? Because like you totally should. If not, I don't know names. Yeah, me neither. Well, I mean, save for Night Fury, because they were kind of a big deal. I don't know if y'all knew that. What else do I add to this drawing? The one you're talking about, streamer, is like a death something? Yep, sounds pretty cool. Haven't watched the sequels. I certainly recommend them if you find yourself with spare time this summer. Oh, speaking of, don't expect me to start streaming like too terribly more often. Over the summer. I probably will start streaming a little more often and probably a little longer. But I doubt I'll do it like every day, like every day, because you know, I got other things to do. I exist outside of the context of doing this. Maybe some trees? I'll add some trees right over here. And they're all going to be real tiny, because they're in more towards the background. Because things, generally speaking, at least, get smaller as they go further up the page in most things, such as if they're trees. So if I drew one right here, it'd be pretty big. Right here, real small. I'm sure both of y'all know that. I'm not attempting to teach you here. I'm just kind of talking out about what I'm doing. Let's see here. Should I put my notepad away? Yeah, don't even worry about it. There won't be any tests, I promise. The Whispering Death. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, like, what can I say? That name sounded pretty cool to me, and all. I don't know if you can even see them, what with the lighting and camera angle I got going on. But they are being drawn, rest assured. Let's see here. In my reference photo, that is also the thumbnail of this video, had a little river, which this everything I drew has been like more zoomed in than that photo, and also like I mean, I'm not following it exactly. You can tell that pretty easily if you compare the two images. I don't. One sec. I don't think I've ever followed a reference like exactly, like drawn precisely what was on the reference image, completely copied it to my page. I just I don't know why. I don't do that. I always end up changing something. Alright, yeah, whatever, Marcy, have a cold. At least I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Might as well finish up the road here. Okay, just as soon as I can position the ruler correctly. I knew what you were going to say. Yeah, well, I was set up pretty well for it. Bit chilly in these walls. Why exactly are you in some walls? Whose walls are you in right now? Spit it out. No. Don't worry about it. Alright, pal, whatever you say. Okay, I think I have room for one last building. One last building right here. college in a few months. Wow. You know what you're gonna major in? What I've done in life to end up here, watching some stranger draw in live time, while I curled up in bed, incredibly depressed and sleep deprived. I can name one major thing that's happened to you. I don't know about the rest, though. Gonna major in nursing? Oh, that's nice. I'll always have a lot of appreciation for nurses, because the nurses at the hospital I stayed at were a big help when I had all my blood pressure stuff going on. So it's always nice to hear someone say that they're studying to be a nurse, because we need y'all for sure. Let's see, verify. Are we done? Alright, here they are. Wanted to show you at least. Oh, God, baby. I may or may not have tripped a little bit there. I'm a CMA in high school, so I can work in the medical field now with some limitations. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. Yeah, maybe you'll be Mercy's nurse at some point. Here, y'all. Check these out. These are some other tiny drawings I've done. I have a couple of these. Oh no, wait, no. My favorite one is missing. Oh no, that sucks. That sucks. My favorite one wasn't in the stack. It was a drawing of one of those like the ruffled like tiered skirts. I like those. I think they look cool, so I drew one. And I really like that drawing that I did. I think it's one of my favorite drawings I've done this year. Shoot. Here's hoping I find it. Gay. Alright, pal. It's a rainbow, so for all you know, I could be a devout Christian instead. BRB, my stream's like really behind. Oh, okay. Hope you find it soon. Yeah, I hope so too. I'll be looking. It's probably just on the floor somewhere or still in the backpack. It's around. I know that much because I did bring it home. Maybe it's behind your ear, dude. No way. No. No, just checked. Good idea though. If you like skirts so much, why don't you wear one? Well, I said they look cool, but I didn't say they'd look cool on me, which I don't think they would. I think I'll stick to drawing them for now. Nope. No. I didn't phrase that right. I think I'll stick to drawing them. Just, alright, don't get caught on that one. Just shut up. Shut up. God damn it. Okay, now I could have phrased that better. Sure, it'll be comfortable enough one day. Hey man, shorts and pants are plenty comfortable. Thank you very much. Can't remember the last time I wore a skirt. Fuck, I misspoke. You know what? Just gotta scrap the whole video. I'm ending it now. We're done. How long have I been streaming anyway? Oh, look, an hour. Well, hey, you know what? Skirts are, they're a thing. Combination of skirt and short. They're like when you have the short built in under this, it's a thing. All right, so I did misread what the message actually said, but it's not like it's not a word. So you needn't try to convince me that existence, whatever. Hmm. Oh wait, silly me. I lined those two up with the wrong point. Classic blunder in the 3-point perspective endeavors. I said you should add people earlier. Oh, did you? Marcy? I totally missed that. Is that something you could do? Yeah, I cannot draw people for the life of me unless it's like, if it's like a close-up and I have a reference photo and I spend hours on it, I can draw a person, but otherwise I don't got that down. Okay, really? Yeah, whatever. I'm not an artist. I never claimed to be an artist. I am simply doing an art project. You know, bake one cake, it don't make you a chef. And why do you have the Mona Lisa on your desk? How flattering. Yeah. If I could find that that drawing of the skirts, y'all would be impressed with me. I guarantee it. Because it's a damn good drawing. Drew Bazan. You know what? I'm not going to finish saying that, because if I do, there's, an audio clip of me saying that out on the internet somewhere. Once in 7th grade, and I've been drawing figures ever since. What prompted you the first time? Was this an original idea? You just decided to? So where else do I go from here? I gotta finish this building. And this one. And obviously I have to improve this, because it's pretty shabby at the moment. If only I had a longer ruler, because I don't reach. I was at a museum field trip and me and my friends were laughing at boobs like immature kids, so I thought, hey, I should draw these. Oh, damn it, no. Oh, now there's not a clue of me saying that. Fuck. I feel like it just sounds wrong when I say it. I feel like it doesn't work for my voice. Something about it. It's just off. got you. Yeah, you did. I'll concede the point. I got God. Really doesn't? Yeah, whatever. So do you draw everything you laugh at? Do you have like a bunch of sketches of comedians on your walls? A bunch of penning it drawings? I would respect it if so. That would be a fun endeavor. Totally? Yeah, knew it. Yeah. I've reached that point. Do y'all get that too? Where you kind of just get burnt out on a project and you're not done with it, you know you gotta keep going, but you're just like, ugh. I do write on my walls like a crazy person though. Yeah, why not? Especially when it comes to poetry and short stories. I want to write a small chapter book one day, but I get burnt out so easily when it comes to stuff like that. What would you write a book on? If you did write a whole book, what would that look like? I'm curious. Lesbians. Okay, well, it's pretty vague. It's not much to go off of. I kind of have no idea what the book's about, actually. You know what? Come to think of it, feel no need to elaborate, actually. It would have a very good twist. Not one of those twists you can smell a mile away. And it would have different perspectives. Have you ever read The Westing Game? I read that once when I was much, much younger. And similar to what you're describing. Well, of course, given that I read it when I was so young, maybe nowadays it would be a relatively easy twist to see. I don't know, because I haven't reread it. And I don't remember a lot of the details at all. I do remember enjoying it, though. Haven't heard of it. Huh. Maybe you'll read it one day, maybe you won't. I should get my watercolor stuff out and draw more shoulder boulders. It's not that hard. So like the Thing from the Fantastic Four, because he's made of rock. So, boulders. Is that what you're drawing? Are you drawing the Fantastic Four? Are you gonna draw Reed Richards too? Is Reed Richards gonna be all stretched out and he's like giving a thumbs up to the camera, but the rest of his body is like comically far away? Because you should. You should do that. Excuse me. Marcy's talking about that one Pokemon. This might disappoint you guys, but I do not know my Pokemon, like, at all. Sorry to say. I don't know nothing about Pokemon, to be honest. I mean, I know of Pikachu, and I know about that one that imitates Pikachu. Hang on. Just give it a minute. I'm finding it. I mean, there's like Charizard and Bulbasaur and God fucking damn it, I forget the third one. You know what? I'll stop trying. I'll stop trying. Wait. Is it Blastoise that goes along with that? Is that a little group of three? Wait. Is Blastoise the evolution of Squirtle? Are they related? Hopefully Marcy's not too big of a Pokemon fan. Otherwise I'm probably causing a lot of strife right now. They are related, yes. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting it. No, I'm not. Okay, good. Squirtle, then Wartortle. I just like the cards, they're colorful. Yeah, that's fair enough. Good a reason as any in my book. Oh no, it's past midnight. I didn't notice. Well, this thing is a solid 90% done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. No more webcam for today. And I'm sorry guys, I know it's devastating. Hey, I'm giving you a fair warning. You know, I still gotta set a bunch of stuff back up. You have a few more minutes. I took the lamp from a different room to put on the tiny chair to set up the webcam, so I better put that back. I'm only conscious when this stream is on. Well, then I hope you have sweet dreams. Lamp thief. Hey, I'm a lamp temporary borrower. That is completely different. Thank you very much. Spare a few more hours of your time, sure, man. Guys, I have things that I do outside of this. I gotta get a good night's sleep. This is the reference photo in question, by the way. As you can tell, I'm not following it all too exactly, but there it is. Invest in coffee drinking? I'm not really a fan of caffeine. All of my tea is decaffeinated, and I only even drink it when I have a cold. I'll be out for like 5 more hours. Well, I hope that's a fun endeavor for you. Hate tea tastes like wet leaves. Maybe you're not making it right. Also, like, okay, wet leaves is the product of tea. That's not like exactly what it is, because you're supposed to drink the water after you get the leaves wet in the water. So maybe you just were under a false impression about what tea is. Maybe that. My dad makes it and he's from England. Okay. Since when did the English have a grasp on anything? Englishmen know how to make tea. Okay, yeah, whatever you say. Okay. And remember, I am unlisting this video as soon as I stop the stream. So, hope you guys savor this moment. Hope it's nice for you. Who knows? Maybe I'll just do this again tomorrow. Maybe I'll finish up this project. Miss you, streamer man. Well, I'll miss you too if you go on another several month hiatus. I mean, you know, don't like feel pressured to watch my streams or anything, because that would be silly of me to do that. Especially if you're in the process of graduating. Tread carefully in your endeavors in the early hours of your day. Okay, I tripped like twice, guys. Come on. I was stepping over a chair. I miss your streams though. Yeah, I mean it's fun when we do these, when we have these little times. You fell and gravely injured your... Oh, you already graduated. Okay. Alright, here, let's translate that phrase. Yeah, whatever. Come to think of it, I'm just going to bring this over here. Because I usually actually don't show my desktop. Oh, it means we will miss you. That was sweet. Yeah. Alright, well, enjoy this last view of Pusheen and all my games. Come to think of it, I don't think I've restreamed Undertale. Or wait, no, maybe I have? Let me check. I hope hearing my mouse clicking doesn't get too annoying for you guys. No, I haven't. I have not restreamed Undertale or Undertale Yellow. We'll see you when you return. Good. I like the mouse clicking. Okay, that's good. Because I'm always kind of worried about that, because I know it's like pretty loud. And all. Like you can hear like my controller too. During my Dark Souls 3 streams. Weirdo? Okay, well. I don't see what's so weird about that, but whatever. Wait, you know what? I like those kinds of noises as well. That's good. I'm going to test something real quick, because if y'all are wondering, the only reason I ever stopped streaming Stardew Valley was because it stopped working with OBS. It went black. Like the screen was just black whenever I was on Stardew Valley. And then if I would click off Stardew Valley, it would come back on OBS. It was really weird. So let's test it. Of course, I do still have to finish Dark Souls 3, so I don't know how often I could. Why the hell is it on the other? It's on the other monitor. Okay, wait, hang on. Can I bring it over? Is it working? Is it working, y'all? That's why I stopped. Yeah, that's the only reason. I love Stardew Valley. It's working. Look at that. We're not going to keep going with this for very long. I'm not going to do a Stardew Valley stream here. But look at this. We're back. This is nice. I wonder what mail we have. Yay, it's Sandy. Look at all our claps. Y'all think that dinosaur egg's incubated? Probably. That'd be really cool if it has, though. God damn it. Am I doing something wrong with that? Is there like something keeping it from incubating? Where it... what? Just takes a long time, got it. Yeah, because I've been incubating that thing, like, I think since, like, towards the end of last season, or towards the beginning of this one. A while. I think this is a well. I think that's what Robin's building. Pencil sharpener? What? Oh, I assumed you were talking about the game. I suppose you got your own stuff going on. Scroll up on the chat, hang on. Let's see here. Didn't mean to put it in Russian. Weirdo. It's beautiful. Nope, didn't miss anything. Right, when do all the houses open again? Okay, yeah, 9 a.m. I wonder if there's a quest. Alright, fellas. Not the calendar! Gold bar, that would be easy enough. Just pay right there. Let's see here. How are Emily and Haley doing? How's about I do a round of the fucking Prairie King game? I've been literally everywhere there is to be, Abigail. Not even an exaggeration. Shane, my husband, could not be me. I like never go in here. I wonder how it's even doing. Ever since completing it, I just forgot about it. Let's see here. Final day to bring a sweet Peter Penny. What else can I do right now? Like, what are the big things I can get done? Because I got 100 golden walnuts. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm even able to unlock whatever's going on up there. Like, what other endeavors are there? Like major stuff, you know? Did I 100% the game yet? Well, I mean, definitely not, because I assume that entails like growing every crop and getting every item and all that. Probably gotta complete the caves over in Calico Desert. Walnut Room, yes, with Mr. Key. Oh, you can check, right? Can't you? We're both walking in the goddamn sand right now. He's commenting on the state of my shoes. Alright, let's see here. This one. Okay, I'm gonna check my percentage, then the stream's done. Y'all kept me going for like 15 more minutes. I am really happy that this game's working now, though. Why the hell would I do that? Oh, he has quests. Ah, 41%. 30. Oh, wow. I did not expect this. This makes perfect sense. Nice. Don't know what the deal with that is. 75% of produce and forage. That's astounding. I suppose I've done decently for someone not intentionally keeping track of their percentage and not really... Ah, what? Oh, whoops. I meant to click exit to title. Oh, the Lost Bundle. Or is that what it's called? The Forgotten... The extra one. The one in the old... What's it called? I forget what the evil company's called. But we also have that to do still. I remember now. Okay, yeah. Old memories being dug up right now. It had been so long since I streamed that game. In any case, really gotta go now, y'all. Hour and a half, much longer stream than usual. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll wait for a second so you guys can, acknowledge it. What with the stream delay and all. Okay, yeah, good night.